This is Math 6, Lesson 7-2, Unit Rates. A rate is a ratio involving two quantities in different units. For example, I might say that I can drive 370 miles on 12 gallons of gas. So if I had that, it would be 370 miles on 12 gallons. Those are two different units, miles and gallons. A unit rate is a rate for 1 unit of a given quantity. 1 unit of a given quantity. I might say that my car gets 19.8 miles per 1 gallon. That is a unit rate because it's over the unit of 1. A unit cost is a unit rate that gives the cost per unit. Unit cost helps us to compare prices. For example, we might say that we can get that the unit cost is $1.49 per 1 pound. That's a unit cost. It tells us how much per each individual unit. When we're looking to find unit costs and unit rates, we need to make sure that we have something over a denominator of 1. So we have to set up our problem in such a way that when we divide, our denominator will be 1. It says find the unit rate for typing 145 words in 5 minutes. So 145 words in 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do here is I need to divide 145 by 5. I'm going to do that over here so it's nice and neat and tidy. 5 will go into 14 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. Write down my 5. 5 divides into 45 9 times. I have a denominator of a remainder of 0. So this means that 145 words in 5 minutes means I can type 29 words per 1 minute. Or I can write it as 29 words per minute. Okay. This is a unit rate because it's over a unit of 1. Let's think about running. Some of you have been doing track and field lately because it's springtime. And if, let's say, you can run 100 meters in 10 seconds, you would be exceedingly fast, by the way, because world-class sprinters run somewhere around the 9-second something. I think 9.6 or something like that. So you'd be really, really quick if you could run 100 meters in 10 seconds. But let's say you run 100 meters in 10 seconds. We want to know how many meters per second you are covering. So if we take 100 and divide it by 10, you would be going 10 meters per second. So your unit rate is 10 meters per second. Now, unit rates and unit costs. Unit costs are very handy when you go to the grocery store and there are 2 boxes of your favorite cereal in 2 different sizes with 2 different prices, and you want to buy the cheapest box of cereal because you want to save your money so you can buy more cereal. You want to make sure you're getting the best buy. To compare unit costs, it is always the cost over the size. Always, always, always. It's the cost of the item divided by the size of the item. So let's say you're going to the store to buy some yogurt. Mom says to get the best yogurt possible for the cheapest price. So you find your favorite yogurt, and you can either buy 6 ounces of yogurt for 68 cents or 32 ounces of yogurt for $2.89. Mom says if you make the right deal, she'll let you buy a special treat at the ice cream store. So you want to make sure you get this right. So you remember your math, and you say, okay, I need to compare the unit prices here. So I need to take my yogurt, and I have a yogurt that costs 68 cents, that's the cost, but it's only 6 ounces, that's the size. So I'm comparing this one to the other yogurt, which is $2.89, but it has 32 ounces in it. We need to know which one is the better buy. So we're going to do some division, and I have to do it twice. I'll do my division over here in a separate color so you can see it. So I'm going to take 68 cents and I'm going to divide it by 6. So 6 goes into 68 cents. Make sure we bring that decimal point straight up. 6 divides into 6 one time. 6 goes into 8 one time. If I add another 0, 6 goes into 20 3 times. And I'm going to notice that it's going to start repeating because I have 20 again. Now, obviously, you can't have parts of cents. So we have 0.113. Because cents is to the nearest hundredth, we will round to the nearest hundredth place. So 0.113 says that this answer is approximately 11 cents per ounce. Because 0.113 rounds to 0.11. Let's take our $2.89 divided by 32 ounces. So our 32 ounces here, dividing into $2.89. 3 doesn't divide into 2, 3 doesn't divide into 28. 32 dividing into 289, we'll think of 30. 30 would go into 300 10 times. I'm not thinking that it's going to go in 10 times because it's not $3. So I'm going to think maybe 9 times. So it doesn't go in here, so let's try 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1 is 28. Oh, that was a good estimate. 9 minus 8 is 1. Annex my 0. It's not going to go in. So to the nearest cent, 0.090 rounds to 0.09 cents. So this one is approximately 9 cents per ounce. So if you want to make sure that you're getting mom the best deal, you're going to tell her to buy the 32 ounce size because it's cheaper per ounce by 2 cents per ounce. So which is the better buy? The 32 ounce size. Okay, so the 32 ounce size is definitely the better buy here. All right, let's take a look at another one. Number 4, the same brand of pretzels comes in 2 sizes. A 10 ounce bag for 99 cents and an 18 ounce bag, which is $1.49. Which size is the better buy? Round each unit price to the nearest cent. Okay, that's always a good important thing to know. So we have a 10 ounce bag for 99 cents. So cost divided by size. Our second choice is we have an 18 ounce bag for $1.49. So $1.49 divided by 18 ounces. So let's compare these. Well, if we take 99 cents and divide that by 10, that will go in 9 times. That's 90 cents. Annex another 0 because we need to round to the nearest cent. And to round to the nearest cent, we have to go out one place value further than the hundredths place. So we need to divide it out to the thousandths place to round back to the hundredths place. 10 will go into 90 9 times. 9 times 10 is 90. So 0.099 rounding to the nearest cent means this would round to 10 cents per ounce. See how I did that? Make sure you round to the hundredth, excuse me, thousandths place, so you can round back to the hundredths place to get to the nearest cent. So this one is 10 cents per ounce. My $1.49 divided by 18. My decimals front straight up. It won't go into 14. 18 will go into 149. Well, let's think about this for a second. I'm thinking about 20 going into maybe 160. So I'm thinking about 8 times. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 6 is 14. 9 minus 4 is 5. Annex a 0, bring it down. 18 goes into 50 twice. That's 36. 5, 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. So this is 0.082, rounding to the hundredths position. This would round to 8 cents per ounce. So the 18-ounce bag cost 8 cents per ounce. The 10-ounce bag cost 10 cents per ounce. So the 18-ounce size is the better buy. Notice how we routed each answer to the nearest cent and compared those prices to be able to determine which one was the better buy. Okay, when you know a unit rate, when you're given something in a unit rate, you can use multiplication to solve the problem. For example, if I say you can type 25 words in 1 minute, how many words can you type in 12 minutes? Well, if it's 25 words in 1 minute, how many words in 12 minutes? Well, what did I do to get from 1 to 12? I multiplied by 12. So what do I have to do here? I have to multiply my words by 12. So I will take my 25 and I will multiply that by 12. 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2. That will give me 300 words in 12 minutes. All I did was compare. How did I get my 1 minute to 12 minutes? I multiplied it by 12. Whatever you do to the bottom part of a fraction, you need to do the same thing to the top part of the fraction. So I took my 25 words, multiplied it by 12, and that gave me 300 words. So I can type 300 words in 12 minutes. And let's look at another problem. Apples cost $1.49 for 1 pound. How much to 5 pounds? That should say do, not to. How much do 5 pounds of apples cost? Okay, 5 pounds of apples. So let's look at this. Let's set this up. It cost me $1.49 for 1 pound of apples. How much do 5 pounds of apples cost? Well, what did I have to do here? To get from 1 to 5, I multiplied by 5. So to get from $1.49 to whatever my cost is, I have to multiply by 5. So I will take my $1.49 and I will multiply it by 5. 9 times 5 is 45. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 4 is 24. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. I have 2 places after the decimal point here, so I have to have 2 places after the decimal point here, so it's $7.45. So it will cost $7.45. The next time you go shopping with your mom or dad, take a look at the stickers underneath the objects, and you should see a unit cost, because now they compute that for you. So you can compare your items more easily. But you have to be careful, because sometimes they tell you that one item costs 38 cents per ounce and the other item costs $1.32 per pound. So you need to make sure that if you're going to compare your units are in the same units, ounces to ounces and pounds to pounds. This is unit rates and unit costs.